Hey there guys, welcome back to Freeman Motorsports. I'm your host, Jack Freeman, and today we'll be covering the brand new leaked news report that NASCAR is going to be making an attempt to go electric in 2023. That's right guys, NASCAR, that sport, the V8 power, all that is going to be going electric in 2023 guys. So we'll be breaking down all the news that's been leaked on that. But before we get into that, make sure you guys drop a like and subscribe for more NASCAR content that'll be coming your way soon. Appreciate everybody who's watching this video so far, but let's get into it. So guys, we're just going to be doing this in a pretty quick news report on just going over the basic big details that have been leaked so far. Maybe we'll make another more in-depth video tomorrow. There's also something interesting that might have been even leaked in this leaked article. Double leakage, you could say. That just sounds weird. But anyways, the first point is that this electric car would debut at the LA Coliseum next year with the Clash at the Coliseum, guys. And this is going to be a separate series to the Cup Series. This will kind of be like an exhibition series similar to the iRacing events we saw in 2020, except these would be IRL, not on a computer as a simulation. I'm sure they're going to be doing a ton of simulating leading up to this though. But that is just the target launch event. This hasn't been confirmed yet, so that day could definitely be pushed back to somewhere later in the season. They're only looking at having maybe 6 events next year for this series, and then expanding more on that in 2024. That's the thing, is this is not just a deal for 2023. This is a deal for 2024, and it sounds like in 2024 they're definitely going to have some sort of full-time operation with electric vehicles. And a lot of this data also has been announced that this data is going to be going towards developing hybrid parts and even electric parts for the 2025 car, because the first next edition of this next gen car, or the Gen 7 car now, that's what we call it. It's not the next gen anymore. It's Gen 7. But anyways, they're going to be launching the next modification of that in 2025 with most likely a lot of hybrid parts, even maybe fully electric parts. So this will be a good series to collect data on that. And so there's going to be 6 events next year, hopefully, and on a race weekend there will be 2 races. So 6 race weekends, 12 races. Each race is just gonna be 30 minutes, one on Saturday, one on Sunday. I expect all this could possibly change, but there will be no swapping batteries, anything like that. Only a 30-minute race, just gonna be a short sprint. It sounds like this is gonna be timed. We don't know what that's gonna look like. Will caution laps count, or will caution time count, similar to an IMSA race or not? That's none of that data is known yet. But there will be 12 cars on the grid possibly, and it says there will be 4 cars or 3 cars per manufacturer. So does that mean we may have a new manufacturer entering into this electric series? Now that could be huge. That's just something out there. I might make a separate video on that. That's the thing I'm talking about. Did NASCAR leak 2 things in here? Not just this electric series, but also possibly having a 4th manufacturer. And I don't think it would be Dodge in this case, because Dodge does not have a very big EV presence. But anyways, so there'd be 12 vehicles, no battery swapping. There would be non-competitive pit stops, for mechanical or tires, or having to swap tires. I really want to imagine having to swap tires, if there's crashes or anything like that, just repairing damage. But anyways, these cars would be basically the same, other than the main power source being electric versus a V8, or I don't even know I think it's a V8 in the cars nowadays. It doesn't matter, but anyway, so it would be electric, and it would be 3 electric power units coming out at about 900 horsepower. So these are still going to be very powerful cars. They're basically experiments, at least early on. They're going to be, totally new to all the drivers. That's our thing. The driver lineup is totally unconfirmed. There'll probably be a couple Cup guys in these cars. It'll probably be just random, just throwing people in there, because, it doesn't really matter. It's more so just to collect data for the time being. But these cars are going to most likely look the same, but definitely not sound the same. They're going to be researching what these cars sound like, seeing how fans like them. I don't expect them to admit much sound, but I'm sure there's still going to be at least some noise coming from these cars. I could not imagine NASCAR just going like the Formula E route and just having these cars be dead silent, because so much of the NASCAR fan base just loves these cars because of the noise they make, and I just think it would kill the fan base if these cars just became a bunch of silent little that was kind of a weird sound, but just that big, loud, barely crazy noise coming out of these cars like it is right now. So this is basically going to be series used to introduce the NASCAR, fan based, having an electric series around there, to demonstrate and focus on the high performance capability of electric vehicles, or at least according to NASCAR, that's what they say. But yeah, it'll be really interesting to see where this goes in the future. I'm excited to see if there's more news that'll come out on this. Now that this has been leaked, will NASCAR confirm it themselves? We'll still have to see. That's the thing. We really don't know if this is totally going to happen. And its first date being at the Clash next year is still definitely possibly up in the air, depending on if they can get these cars ready or not. They've only got about, 6 months now already? Or they got about 7 months, but either way, not a lot of time to prepare for this. But either way, I'm pretty excited for this, but I'll probably make another video breaking down the possibility of there being a brand new manufacturer entering the NASCAR series that is not Dodge tomorrow. So make sure you subscribe and stay tuned for that. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out.